Is everything as we left it, Cadet Niven?
It appears so, Cadet Flynn. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Outstanding. It is imperative that nothing compromises the mission at this stage. Wait a dangle doodling, you start. I am sure that the room was a lot cleaner than this when we left it.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure, Cadet, yes. I certainly don't recall leaving this lying so untidily around.
I concur, Cadet. That would constitute unacceptably sloppy housekeeping.
And there's another one. And another one.
Where did they all come from?
Perhaps there's a leak.
Or they blew in through that window?
Then I shall shut it forthwithly.
Oh, Harry. Harry, Harry, Harry. Why do they make me work with men? Sorry, Harry. Gonna have to call in the grown-ups.
The grown-ups are already here, Rena.
There are no personages in the entire building. We'll just have to tidy up ourselves. Darn, these things are weighty. Must have been one heck of a breeze that blew them in here. One heck of a breeze.
It's time we were on our way, Cadet. All my instincts tell me that this is no longer a secure environment. All right, Cadet Niven. Slowly, very slowly, move towards yonder exit portal.
Darn. I think they've spotted us.
How was it for you, Cadet?
Invigorating!
Thank you for that stimulating interlude. However, we are forthwithly compelled to take our leave of you. Yes, extremely bracing. However, we are experiencing a minor yet discomfort-inducing miscommunication. My companion and I are desirous of being on our way in a post-hastily fashion. It's not sinking in, is it?
There you are, Rena. Packages subdued and collected in a little under 43 seconds. A rather more swift accomplishment than your dismal effort, wouldn't you agree?
I was calling you in.
Brutally, I'm surprised at you. I had hopes.
I assessed the threat as containable.
And yet you failed to contain it. Tish, tish.
I'm gonna go and check on Harry.
No, no. You know where you're going.
What? Oh, come on. It's not as if I've gone rogue or something. God, Harry. Why do you have to think so much?
Nice work, Supervisor. Now then, personages of indeterminable gender. We really must be going. What was that?
Trouble.
Cadet Flynn, this is an untimely moment to be enacting the sleep ritual.
Agreed. It would appear to be true then that human beings are 98% water.
Yuck. What a soggy species.
You have shown commendable resourcefulness, Cadet Niven. This will certainly earn you a B- on my report sheet. Now, we had best be going before another mighty gust deposits even more humans on our linoleum.
What importune felicitude that this particular bunch of armed and unprovokedly aggressive humans were blown in through our window.
Agreed. Serendipity is a strange mistress. Now, let us locomote before they reconstitute.
I'll take the bag.
Cadet Flynn, the personage outside seems strangely familiar. Do you think that could be the female Rena?
Cannot be certain. There are certainly the same number of appendages as on the female Rena.
Spoot! What ill fortune. Of all the people we didn't want to bump into again.
Cadet Niven, perhaps we should consider the barely conceivable notion that our presence on this planet has not gone quite as undetected as we previously assumed.
But we have conducted ourselves with impeccable human likenessness.
Indeed, irreproachable humanisticosity. Still, to be scrupulously safe, I suggest we vacate this establishment in as discreet a manner as possible.
Agreed. What's that word again?
Ouch! Yes.
Ouch! Oh!
No.
Ouch! Sorry.
Fiddlesticks.
For the third and final time, Cadet, the word is ouch. Come, we must perambulate with maximum gusto.
Whitherwards?
Any whither awaywards.
Perhaps we could avail ourselves of automotive assistance.
Good idea. Now! Come on! Let's go, go, go! Well, that was a slightly less than fine deployment of our increasingly dwindling temporal resources. No hearty thanks, Cadet Niven, for that frighteningly inept policy suggestion.
Oh, I see. Not 3 glansecs ago, it was a good plan. Only when it fails do you class it inept.
Have you no sense of the dramatic urgency of our need for perambulation to an alternative and uncompromised location? We cannot afford to remain here bickering elaborately.
I am not bickering elaborately.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not. I am merely pointing out.
Your merely pointing out is a behavioral trait of which I am becoming increasingly weary.
Well, you're not the only weary cadet on this mission.
Really?
Yes. You're right, we are bickering elaborately.
Now what?
Lead rain. When will these Terrans realize what they're doing to their planet?
Let's get out of here. Prontolissimistically.
Look at this. Someone's trying to burst me.
My, it takes a considerable amount of persistence to acquire your attention.
Good fellow. I recommend you proceed with caution. There's a madman round here trying to burst people.
Cadet Niven, you appear to have a puncture clean through your jacket. Thankfully, we have a goodly supply of tape.
Put the briefcase down. I said, put the briefcase down.
My dear Mr. Baldhead, you appear to be laboring under the baffling delusion that you are in some way in charge of my activities. Let me reassure you.
Great. Hazaming Furzabators. He's the lunatic puncturer.
And drop the device likewise.
Drop it.
Drop it. What did you do?
I dropped the device.
Arms akimbo. Step back. Further.
Further akimbo.
Further back. All right. Now, we're all going on a little trip.
Agreed. 3, 2, 1. Now, where's the briefcase?
When are we?
Approximately 13 Terran minutes ago. In just a moment, we should...
Well, I certainly recognize you. Who's that buffoon walking alongside you? Does he really believe he's successfully passing himself off as a humanoid?
That's you, Cadet Niven. Now, where's that ray gun?
Me? That's not possible. I'm a lot handsomer than that, and I certainly have a much better mastery of the walking technique.
Please desist from your rambling vanities, Cadet Niven, and help me locate the ray gun. Try to recall where we were standing. I was here, you were there, and the ray gun was on the floor.
Truly? That's me? I really look like that?
Frankly, Cadet Niven, that was before you tumbled through 3 hotel ceilings and had the sorry misfortune to get your shoulder burst. Now, you look much, much worse.
Worse?
Much. Ah. There it is. Good fellow, of diminutive stature, you appear to have inadvertently chanced upon a possession of mine, the returning of which must be effected with a strong sense of immediacy. If you would be so accommodating. What an inordinately uncommunicative and brusque short person.
Let me try. Excuse me, half-sized individual. We really must have that device. No, you must absolutely not touch the dial. No. You must desist. You're endangering yourself and everyone else. And no. You must never, ever point the emitter at another personage. And pulling the trigger is beyond questionability. An absolute no-no.
Well, not very nicely handled, Cadet Niven. I failed to see how you thought our inconspicuosity would be aided by having you vibrating down the street in a neon green glow they could spot from the planet Klimp. Quickly, now. The window crashings, explosions and gunfire may distract people sufficiently enough for us to effect egress from this situation. Though bluntly, I doubt it. Let female personages alert off your hat.
I'm attempting so to do.
Nicely handled, Harry.
For the third and final time, Cadet, the word is ouch. Come, we must perambulate with maximum gusto.
I've often wondered why they call you guys Special Forces. And I still have no idea.
Cadet Niven, are you able to stop glowing yet?
I'm attempting so to do.
And can you do something about that glutinous substance oozing from the new hole in your jacket?
I'm attempting so to do.
And would you please stop repeating the same phrase over and over?
I'm attempting so to do.
We have to get you out of sight. Ah, clearly a haven for manly male personages.
What happened?
They've gone, Rena.
Gone? Gone where?
Self-destructed.
How did they self-destruct?
Bomb. Extremely powerful. Extremely localized, apparently. I'm blessedly unscathed.
And there's nothing? Not a trace?
Not a quark.
I'm not buying it.
I'm not selling it, Rena.
Did you see them explode, or did you see them vanish?
I saw them separate into their component atoms. Makes sense, don't you think? They wouldn't want to leave behind even a shirt tail from which we could glean information, would they?
Yeah, but they might have seen...
That's it, Rena. Case closed.
Case closed?
Yes. Well, apart from the less than trivial matter of your intense, exhaustive, and ever so slightly painful debriefing, case closed. Come along.
I know you're still here, boys. And believe me, you're mine.
Excellent. There are even private rooms. Only one seat, with a large hole in the middle, containing some kind of floppy logs in solution. Still, Gaffalians can't be zibberkanoops.
Where is the proprietor of this establishment?
Doubtless on some errand.
FARGLE?
Fargle.
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 Cadet Niven, please restrict your utterances to words that actually exist.
Apologies, Cadet Flynn. My sanity levels appear to have dropped below the acceptable norm. Suggest we avail ourselves of one of the rooms until the proprietor's return.
Agreed. It's a little cramped. And incredibly, the olfactory sensations it emits are even less pleasant than our former abode. Marginally. Still, we are, for the moment, out of visual scrutiny.
The proprietor.
Most likely. Curious. He appears to be examining the wall. The fellow is leaking yellowish liquid in an alarmingly steady stream. He doesn't seem to have noticed. I shall negotiate a fair price with him. Wall scrutinizer. Some of your internal piping appears to have burst, and yellowish liquid is gushing forth copiously into the receptacle before you. I suggest you repair the damage before you are completely empty.
Hey, friend, you've got the wrong party here. I'm straight.
It stopped. Excellent. You appear to have sealed the rupture. Clearly, it was somewhere on the tip of the small, wrinkled organ protruding from your trousers. Now, I have some money for you.
Ouch! That's... ouch. Case closed.
If you say that again, Harry, your case will be closed.
Rena, the tracker.
The tracker.
What tracker?
He's right. I shot one of them in the neck with a long-range tracking bug. If they're really gone, there won't be a signal. Don't touch me.
All right.
Cadet Niven, I'm beginning to suspect that the Terran custom of facial smiting is not a formal greeting. It is, in fact, an indicator of displeasure. What's this? My encounter with the violently inclinated proprietorial person has loosened yet another bodily part. These bodies are thrown together.
I knew it. They're still around.
May I?
Now, Cadet Niven, are you displaying sanity levels closer to the acceptable norms?
There is no signal, Rena. What is wrong with you?
No signal.
It was there, I saw it. Rena, you saw it.
It's probably just a blip.
You saw it.
Harry, stop thinking.
What do you...
Just let it go.
Cadet,
FARGLE.
I injunct you again. Make sense.
Farb.
Cadet, you appear to be babbling incomprehensibly.
Hey. Ah, ke.
The ray gun was only set on go all green. You should not be displaying these side effects.
Here.
Pull yourself together.
FARGLE.
Strange. You're supposed to say, what, where am I? Ah. Is it possible these symptoms have something to do with the puncture in your jacket? Easily resolved. Feeling better?
Much.
Excellent sleeping technique. Impressive.
Take it easy, Franco.
I warned you, I was serious.
Is that loaded? Because you're scaring me now, Franco.
My view is severely restricted.
You think I'm joking here? Watch this.
Oh, my God, Franco, you've got the police down here.
I want money!
Spoot. Recommend silent running, Cadet Niven.
The next one is for you.
I haven't got it, Franco. I wouldn't like you. Give me brother.
Well, looks like I'm going to wind up an only child, doesn't it?
Sweet God above. You shot me, Franco.
Sleep it off. Sayonara.
I may be vastly mistaken, but there is a small possibility that our presence here has been detected.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa!
Now, this makes things extremely complicated. And I like things simple.
Take that mouse and get over to sky.com/strangerers or you'll be very disappointed. Just as you would be if you missed Third Watch next from the makers of ER. Oh, must be good then.